If you guys need any cards, packs, sleeves, anything of that nature, shop on TCG Player using my affiliate link in the description. What's going on, guys? A couple weeks back, you might remember that I did a video covering the Norleras Vayu deck list that had topped at, I think it was EU Nationals, I believe it was. And I played the deck, and it seemed pretty cool. It's just the build that was there was really clunky, and like I had 45 cards with multiple different draw engines, both of which didn't really play enough targets in the main. So I mentioned that I might like try to refine it and slim it down at some point in the future, which is what I've done here today. So as you can see, we are on, of course, these same 10 cards in the top, which are pretty much the standard for these kind of Phantom of Chaos, Norleras, Dark Creator Turbo decks. Also Dark Grepher, of course, very typical. I couldn't squeeze in an Armageddonite in this build, so we're just on Rodov to play 4 Dark Greffers, which I think Greffer should pretty much be live with every hand in some way. So yeah, I took a more of approach of just trying to like combine the build with like more standard Vayu Turbo type of cards, like the Charge Raikos and the Trooper, rather than going the full Lightsworn route, because I'm really not a fan of going the full Lightsworn route with a lot of decks in general. It just feels really like mid and clunky, and the Lightsworn normal summons aren't actually good outside of pure Lightsworn, because the milling in the end phase isn't high value enough. You don't have the Honest backing up your like normal summon Lilas and stuff. So I just sort of slimmed it down to this. Of course, still on the Gardna Plague. In place of the other draw engine, we just have Upstarts plus Card D plus Allure, and that with triple trade-in I think is pretty much all you need in terms of like turbo draw power, and it's a lot more consistent in my opinion. Also on Treacherous, I think if you're going to play no traps, you might as well throw this card in. It used to be the conventional wisdom is always just better to play Dust Shoot, which I don't necessarily think is terrible. I do think that Dust Shoot is probably worse than it's been in a long time because of the hero deck being so prevalent in the format. So I think you can get away with Treacherous stuff. I will say that Torrential Tribute is actually maybe the card that this is competing with more in terms of space in your main deck, because Torrential can be better than Treacherous Trap Hole. Treacherous is probably just like live more, and it deals more with like outing annoying floodgate monsters too, because your opponent doesn't have to actively play into it. You can just flip it and like kill their Vanity's Fiend or whatever. So that's kind of why this is a long rant justifying the inclusion of Treacherous Trap Hole. But yeah, the build is just kind of a slimmed down 40 card, more sort of Vayu Turbo good stuff version of the Norleras Vayu deck. Oh man, going second's gonna mean no turn 1 hand rip, even though we opened the combo. Well, never mind. Yep, I think we are just going to do things now. So there's the question of activating Upstart versus not activating it. Activating it gives us a chance to get one more resource in our grave, but it also gives our opponent 1k life. I think I will activate, because if we draw Greffer, it's pretty good, so I'm going to activate it. Alright, we draw another trade-in. Well, that's good, because we wouldn't have wanted to draw that off of the Phantom of Chaos. So let's just activate another trade-in. And yeah, not great. I don't even want a Phantom at this point. I think I just want to set Raiko and pass. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, because we have Storm, so we can just Phantom whenever we want. We don't really need to. Okay, opponent's got a Hamster. Do they have Caius also? If they do, we're probably going to have to Phantom next turn. If they don't, then we're chilling. Okay, well, they're just playing pure Lightsworn. Alright. In that case, I think this Raiko is probably resolving. It doesn't look like Christia, because they're on Reincarn, which means there's probably no orange light to stop this, unless they want to tribute the Raiko for Celestia, which I think is a pretty greedy play, because you don't know what the set is. I guess he knows I'm on Norleras, but that doesn't really tell you a lot, because Norleras doesn't play a lot of set cards, period. Alright, just going for Aaron. So I think here we're going to want to pop the Aaron, just to stop him from getting a mill. So that's what we're going to do. And then it shuffles back, and then we mill 3. We hit a Gardna and a Sirocco. That is really good. So what are we looking at? They're going to be on 3 Light Sworns. I could have... Okay. So here's the gas, right? We activate Rhoda. I don't want to do this. We actually don't play Armonite. Oh, that's such an oversight. Oh, I remember, too, I was, like, thinking about playing Armonite when I was building the deck, and I was just, something has to go, something has to go. We'll just play triple Greffer with Rhoda. It'll be fine. It won't come up. Okay. So, given that we pretty much can't drop Dad this turn, I should have Gardened, maybe? We might just want to summon the Greffer. No, but then we would... Okay. Tough. I wish we had one more Dark Monster in our hand, actually. I do wish. I might just set Treacherous and pass. Like, unironically, I might. And then just draw phase Treacherous. Stop him from getting mills. And we're feeling pretty safe here with the Gardna, I think. Okay, so they have Lumina. Gardna, that sucks. We do have to worry about potential JD coming down at this point. Alright, we're gonna Gardna one of these, I think. Just so we have the option of dropping Dad next turn, even if it's not what I ultimately decide to do. Alright, opponent's going to mill 6. By all accounts, that was a pretty garbage mill. Okay, I think we drop Dad. We might as well. Shoot, I can't pop both. Well, no, I can't. I would have to pitch my Phantom or use the Burial. Actually, I could use the Burial, just to be sure that I can pop both. Or we can just, like, hold on to the Burial. And then... Alright, so here I think we just attack with Dark Armed. And then set the Raikou, set the Burial from the different dimension. Because this can just put that stuff back whenever, so I guess we don't need to worry about it, you know? Alright, they've got an Avarice. We just say, okay. Again, I don't really think they can kill us here, so long as we have Gardna. Even double JD. It's like not doing it, right? Maybe double JD plus Illumina. Oh, JD's not going to be live unless they put back the Necro Gardna, though. Okay, so JD is currently dead off the top, which is good for us. It's amazing how disciplined I've been with holding this Phantom, by the way. Yeah, are you guys proud of me? Okay, now JD is potentially live again, but it's not. And they're on one of these weird builds that plays Debris Dragon. Okay, so that's one JD gone. There's no way for Lumina to make JD live this turn either. So I think we're pretty much just safe. They might Honest over the Dad, in which case I think it would be a good play to Phantom at that point. So we just say that's okay. 1000. And then I think we're going to want to think here. I think we get rid of Lumina. Yeah, let's get rid of Lumina. I'm not sure it really matters a whole lot. Okay, that's a good mill. It's a very good mill. You love to see that. Alright. So they mill a wolf. Not great. Draw for turn. That's not great either. Oh, that gets shuffled into my deck. I'm an idiot. Sorry. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? So I could try to force out Necrogardna in main 1. See if I can do that. Hopefully he doesn't have the second Honest. That would be a big punish, actually. Yeah, let's see if I can force it. Or if he just lets this go. Ah, he didn't use it. Okay. Well, I think we do gotta put stuff back now. Yeah. You, and you go back. And then we go summon you. Copy Norleras. And pay 1,000. This does mean we're at risk of getting JD dropped on us, I guess. Okay, we draw the Plague, which is not fantastic, really. It can't even sync with the Vayu here. Let's just hope he didn't draw the JD. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Okay. I think we do summon Vayu at this point just to, like, reduce the number of JD activations that the opponent could have. And Gorz is gone anyhow. Alright, he just takes it. Then let's set Plague Spreader. In case he does rip JD. He just summons Plague, attack. There's still a Gardna, though, which we gotta worry about. I think I'm out of Rykos. Oh, I'm actually not. Oh, because they kept getting shuffled back by Aaron. That's hilarious. I don't think that Vayu really does anything right now. Could make Silverwind in the future. So here they do Gardna. Now we set a Ryko and we pass. And I think that they just need to draw JD at this point. Yeah, let's Ryko that. Hopefully... we milled one of our creators. That sucks. Alright, Allure doesn't really do anything, so let's just attack. Okay, he did draw a Ryko. I would like to see that other JD get milled. It didn't, but one of the reincarns did. Alright. Okay, we take that, I guess. But there's still a JD in those 10 cards, which is scary. We need to find our way to Dark Creator here, honestly. Maybe I should have held this Ryko in hand just to have more cards to use with Plague. That might have been the play. Because if he draws JD here, I would actually be kind of screwed. Okay, they did not find it. They call 2. Just really don't want to mill the JD at this point. Do I pop this? I think I might Gardna this attack. I think we just have lethal. If we do that. Unless his card in hand is Tragodia, maybe. Okay, stacking for Plague. I guess he knows. That's what I was thinking. Probably. Ooh, that's a card. That's one heck of a card. I can go Ryko self-pop to clear my field. And then we can summon the creator. And from here, I think we just win. We summon out Silverwind, whatever the hell he's called. And then we use this guy's effect. Banishing you to bring out you. Then we stack for Plague Spreader. And this should be more than enough to hit for game. So, unless he draws Battle Fader, I guess. That could be the card he stacked, I guess. Could be. But it is not. Alright. We go next, and, yeah, I mean, we can side crows or something, but that's like it. There. Maybe like third crow for card destruction or something. Although I think card D could be like, it's weird because it could be good for them, but also you can deck them out with it late game. I'm not really. I don't generally play 3 crows, honestly. I just kind of like sided 3 because I was like I didn't know what to put into my sides, so I just threw them in. I don't think we really need more than this. We could bring in Sidra, I guess, but it's kind of eh. Alright. So, we open a pretty solid hand. Definitely no complaints here. Opponent just goes Jane pass. But they mill a wolf. I'm just going to crow that. Yeah, I know it's like kind of neggy, but I just don't want it. What can I say? Let's go charge. That's 3 darks. Okay, we're chilling. And we summon Dark Arm Dragon. Banish you to target you. Activate Trade-In. Draw some cards. We find the Dark Creator, which is kind of alright. Might as well activate this to get you. This deck feels kind of sick, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, it does feel pretty sick. We're going to set the Raikou, and we're going to pass. And we have lots of follow-up. We have the Phantom still. We have Dark Creator if he outs my board, which is not technically live yet, but will probably be live if the Raikou goes off, maybe. Okay, so they're just going to make Goyo crash? Is that really the best they can do? That's a really feels bad play, honestly. Rough to be the opponent if this is what you got to do. Their hand must suck. So if I mill a single dark off this Raikou, the Dark Creator will be live. And we do. So that's 5 darks. Let me think about this. If I stack for Plague, no, there's no way to do it. I think we can just go for game, though, either way. So let's do it. Let's banish Norleras, Vayu. Opponent's just calling GG, knowing we have it. Alright. They didn't have the Gores or anything. Wow. What was their hand? It was Celestial, Raikou, Lila. Yeah, that's just very slow, very normal summon. Heavy, unfortunate for the opponent. Alright, well, that felt clean. Maybe I'm onto something with this build, or rather, the person who originally came up to the deck was onto something, and I've just sort of applied my genius deck building skill to make it even better. Well, now. Alright, anyway, let me know what you thought in the comment section below. I thought the deck was pretty cool. I mean, the hand ripping stuff is kind of lame, especially to play against, but there's more toxic decks out there in the format. GBs. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace out, YouTube. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Furthermore, if you enjoy my content, you should think about becoming a channel member. You get access to tons of bonus content, and it's a great way to help support the channel.